myself I'm over you, but my heart don't listen, does it? I deleted all your pictures from my phone, but I still see your shadow in my room. Your hoodie still smells like midnight and broken promises in June. I changed my number, changed my hair, told my friends I just don't care. But every time my screen lights up, I pray somehow that it's you there. I know you hurt me, I know you lied, I know I cried too many nights. But love don't leave just cause you should. If it did, I'd be alright. Why does my heart still choose you when my mind says let you go? Why do I miss your chaos when you were bad for my soul? You broke me into pieces, but I still want the truth. After all the damage you do, my heart still chooses you. You said forever so easy, like it didn't mean a thing. Now forever feels like silence and a phone that never rings. I replay every I love you, trying to find where it died. Was it when you stopped fighting, or when you stopped trying? I know I deserve better, I know that much is true. But healing ain't as simple when every scar says you. Why does my heart still choose you when my mind says let you go? Why do I crave your touch when it left my spirit cold? You walked away so careless, like we were just something you used. After all the hell you put me through, my heart still chooses you. Maybe I'm addicted to who you used to be. Maybe I'm still loving the version you showed me. If love is a lesson, then why can't I pass? Why do I run to your memory every time I collapse? Why does my heart still choose you, even after the truth? Even after the nights I cry myself loose. I'm tired of faking a love that feels so used. And no matter what I tell it to do, my heart still chooses you. One day I'll be stronger, one day I'll refuse, but tonight my heart still chooses you. It's funny how you walked away, like loving me was just a phase. You said I'd be okay, but you never stayed. long enough to see the pain. I folded up my feelings like dresses in a drawer, smiled to every goodbye like I had done it all before. You kissed me like you meant it, then left me in the night. Told me I was perfect, but not enough to fight. You never heard the silence screaming in my room, never saw the mascara falling like the truth. You only love the version that never made a sound, but heartbreak gets so loud when no one's around. I was breaking in the bathroom, hands over my mouth. Didn't wanna make a scene, didn't wanna freak you out. You thought I was so strong, my strength was just a lie. I waited till you were gone, you didn't see me cry, didn't watch me fall apart, didn't hear the way my voice shook in the dark. You only saw the smile painted on in light. You never stayed long enough to see me die inside. You didn't see me cry, but I did every night. I kept your name in my phone, right? You still call someday, kept replaying you I love you on every rainy day. I wore your hoodie to sleep like it could hold me tight, but cotton can't replace the way you said goodbye. My friends say I'm healing, but they don't know the cost. How much of me I gave you, how much of me I lost. I learned how to look fine while drowning in plain sight, 'cause loving you meant hiding what I felt inside. I was breaking in the bathroom, lipstick on my tears, telling my reflection I'll be okay next year. You thought I was so strong, my strength was just a lie. I waited till you were gone, you didn't see me cry, didn't watch me fall apart, didn't hear the way my voice shook in the dark. You only saw the smile I painted on in light. It never stayed long enough to see me die inside. You didn't see me cry, but I did every night. Maybe if you saw the tears, you would've stayed. Maybe if I fell apart, you'd be afraid. But I was always saving you from feeling bad while I was breaking over what we had. No, you'll never see me cry, I learned to let you go. I won't beg for someone who don't wanna know what loving me feels like when the lights aren't bright. You never stay long enough to hold me through the night. You didn't see me cry, but I survived without you in my life. Next time someone loves me, I won't hide the truth. If I cry, they'll see it too. You had it slip away. And now I'm holding pieces of a love you didn't stay. I gave you all my mornings, all my quiet nights. Held your hand in the dark, felt our worlds collide. I dreamed of forever like it was ours to keep. But you let it all grow while I felt too deep. Your words once felt sacred, now they echo empty. You let the love we dealt disappear so gently. I was holding on while you were drifting. Every smile I offered you were barely lifting. You let it all go like it never meant a thing. I was giving my heart while you clipped its wings. I loved you with fire, but you froze the glow. I stayed afire while you let it all go. You let it all go. And I'm left with the echoes. I replayed every moment, every touch, every smile. But now it feels hollow like a dream gone for miles. You said we were forever, swore we never fall apart. But love can't survive when one gives and one departs. As I held the pieces tightly, hoping you'd change. But love can't stay alive if one's heart is estranged. All day I waited, I stayed through the fight, but you were already gone even when inside. You let it all go while I held on tight. I gave you my soul through every lonely night. I burned for your love while you let it all go. Now I'm learning to heal from the pieces you sold. You let it all go, but I won't let it break me. Was it ever real, or just something to take? Was I just your comfort, your easy escape? I built my world around you, but you let it fall. I was loving the all so you let go of it all. But I'm rising from the pain. I'll mend my shattered heart and dance in the rain. And I gave you my everything, and it wasn't enough, but I'll survive the love. And you let slip my love. You let it all go, but I won't let it define me. Some love is meant to stay, some love is meant to fade. You let it all go, but I'll learn to love again. You just let me love alone. I was calling you forever. You were calling it for now. I was building us a future. You were walking out somehow. I memorized your silence like it meant something sweet. But quiet doesn't mean love when it's one-sided and incomplete. I was holding on to hope like you was holding me. But hope don't hug you back when you can't breathe. You kissed me like you meant it, but your heart was halfway gone. I was fighting for a feeling you had already moved on. You let me love alone. You let me give my soul while you were halfway out the door. I was begging you for more. You let me dream for two, like I was enough for you. But I was loving on my own. You let me love alone. I defended you to everyone, like you were misunderstood. But loving you was lonely, and lonely ain't good. I waited for your answer, like rain in a drought. But clouds don't always break even when you're crying out. You said I was dramatic, said I needed space, but I just needed someone who would match my pace. I was giving you my heartbeats, you were giving me excuses. I was scared to lose you while you had nothing to lose. You let me love alone. You let me carry us like I was strong enough to hold what wasn't us. You let me fall so thick while you stayed on the shore. I was drowning in devotion. You weren't swimming anymore. You let me love alone. Was I loving you, or just the idea of what we could be? Was I holding you, or just holding on to memories? I was writing vows in my head while you were writing goodbye. I was scared of losing you. You were fine letting me cry. You let me love alone. My heart won't anymore. I won't break whatever heart that I have to fight for. I deserve a love that stays when the lights are low, not someone who lets me love alone. Next time, hello, you'll love me too. I won't be the only one breaking in two. You used to hold me like fire. Now you don't even touch me. You were sunlight in December. warm hands in the night. You said I was your forever, said I felt like home inside. We talk until the morning, like time was standing still. Now your voice is just a whisper that don't give me chills. You stop looking at me the way you used to do. Now I'm sleeping next to someone who feels nothing like you. When did your kisses lose their heat? When did my name sound incomplete? You say nothing's wrong, but I can feel the distance growing strong. You turn warm to cold, right in my arms, left me freezing with your fading heart. You used to melt for me, now I'm left alone. How did your love turn so cold? You turn warm to cold, and I felt it so. You turn warm to cold. I still remember laughing in your oversized hoodie. Now it feels like winter, even when you're with me. You say I'm overthinking, say I'm too dramatic, but love don't change temperature without something tragic. You don't fight for us, you just let it slide. And I'm tired of begging for what we used to have inside. Your touch feels different, your eyes don't stay. You say you love me, but your heart's miles away. You turn warm to cold without a warning sign. 1 minute I was yours, next minute not mine. You used to hold me close, now you barely hold. I'm still burning for you. You turn cold. Was I just temporary? Was I just convenient? Did you fall out of love, or did you never mean it? I'm standing in the fire, you lost in the snow, trying to understand how love can lose its glow. You turn warm to cold, but I'm letting you go. You used to feel like summer, now you're just December. Turn warm to cold. You used to hold me, light the fire. Now you're just December. You said forever, like it was easy to say. I believed every word, and you just watched me break. You looked me in the eyes, swore you'd never leave. Said I was your only, your everything, but promised it's so pretty when they're dressed in disguise. And I was too in love to question your lies. I replayed the nights you held me close. Now I see the truth, I loved you the most. Baby, I love you, feels Was it ever real or just something you said out loud? I cried over your lies. Why is that just fine? I was losing my mind. You were crossing the line. I gave you my heart, you gave me goodbye. I was breaking apart, you were telling more lies. I cried over your lies, and you never even tried. Defended your name when my friends saw the signs. Said they didn't know you, said you were just tired. But love shouldn't hurt like this every night. And loyalty don't mean turning blind to the lie. You said I was crazy, said I overthink, but the truth was sinking faster than I could blink. I felt it in my chest, something wasn't right, but I kept choosing you over my own pride. I cried over your lies, mascara at midnight, staring at my phone, waiting for a text that never was alright. I gave you my trust, you broken like glass. I was fighting for us, you were living a double pass. I cry over your lies. Now I'm done with your disguise. Tell me, was she worth it? Was I just convenient? Was I loving someone who never even ended? I was planning our future, you were planning escape, and now I was loving you hard while you were loving two ways. I cried over your lies, but I want any more. I won't beg for truth that you can't afford. I deserve someone honest, someone who tries, not someone who smiles while feeding me lies. I cried over your lies. Now I'm done with your disguise. Next time I love, it won't feel like war, and I won't cry over lies anymore. You didn't forget your first love, at least I don't. You were my first late night call, first time I couldn't sleep, first hand I ever held that made my heart skip a beat. First kiss in the driveway, first time saying stay, first time I felt safe, giving my heart away. I didn't know love could hurt, I thought it was sweet, but innocence don't survive when it's loving too deep. You taught me how to open up and showed me how to bleed. I gave you all my first, you gave me my first heartbreak scene. I gave you all my first I love you, my first real goodbye, my first crying in my room. I gave you all my trust, every piece of my world. You were my first everything, now I'm just your almost girl. I gave you all my first, you made them my worst. First time meeting your family, first picture on your phone, first time I believed I wouldn't end up alone. Was I just practiced? Was I just young? Did you ever feel it the way I begun? 'Cause I was writing our story and permanently while you were still deciding if I was your missing love. I gave you all my first, but I won't give you my future. You'll always be my first love, but you won't be the one I end up with. Was I just practice? Was I just young? Be the one I end up with. I gave you everything, and I thought it would last forever. I loved you like forever. Every heartbeat, every word, every secret in my soul, every thought you ever heard. I stayed when it was hard, held your hand through the storm. I gave you my all while you kept me torn. Your laughter used to light me, your voice was my guide. Now I'm walking in shadows while you're safe outside. I built my world around you while you were breaking apart. Every promise I believe left scars on my heart. I loved you like forever, but you didn't even try. I gave you my everything while you just said goodbye. I stayed through the thunder, but you left me in the rain. I loved you like forever, but it was all in vain. I kept every memory, every smile, every fight, held our dreams close every lonely night. I tried to make you see how much you meant to me, but love can't survive when one heart's empty. Said I was dramatic, said I cared too much, but I was just giving what you promised in touch. I kept holding on while you drifted away. Every word you waste, but I replay to this day. I loved you like forever, every heartbeat, every sigh. I gave you all my soul, but you let it die. I stayed through the darkness while you were letting go. I loved you forever, but you didn't even know. Was I your forever, or just a passing dream? Was I the love you needed, or just a memory unseen? I was holding forever while you were letting go. Now I'm learning the truth and trying to let it show. Forever. myself enough. Forever is something I'll give again, but never to someone who likes it. I gave you my all. It's funny how the sky knows every time I miss you. It starts to cry too. We used to dance in thunderstorms, laughing in the street. You said the rain felt romantic when you were next to me. Now every drop that hits my skin feels like a memory of promises you whispered that never came to be. I thought love was forever, like rivers to the sea. But rivers change direction when hearts don't agree. Every cloud rolls in and I feel you again, like the weather knows where my healing ends. I still cry when it rains, like the sky feels my pain. Every tear that falls whispers your name. I try to move on, but the storm remains. No matter how strong I act, I still cry when it rains. I keep your old sweater by the side of my bed. It still smells like your cologne, or maybe that's in my head. I scroll through old pictures like it don't hurt to see, but healing ain't easy when the past won't leave. Ooh, you said time would fix it, said I'd be okay, but time just makes it clearer. You chose to walk away. Every lightning flash feels like the truth. You were never mine, like I thought you were. I still cry when it rains, when the windows shake, when the midnight sky feels too hard to face. I gave you my heart, you gave me the flame. Now every time it pours, I still cry when it rains. Oh, maybe I missed the way. Ooh, the sky tears I still cry when you're Some clouds stay inside, and every time it rains, so do I, so do I, so do I. I can't forget that night. It stays with me, even when I try to move on. The way you held me close, like I was all you'd ever need. The laughter in the dark, the promises we breathed, I replay it in my mind like a movie on repeat. But the ending wasn't ours, it slipped away with the beat. I still feel the warmth of your hands on my skin, even though you left and I don't know where to begin. Every shadow in my room feels like your silhouette. I'm chasing ghosts of love that I'll never forget. I still feel that night when you were mine. Every heartbeat, every word still echoes in my mind. I close my eyes, try to let go, but your memory won't leave me alone. I still feel that night, even when the world's moved on. I walk past our favorite spots, the cafe, the park, the street. Everything's the same, but the magic's incomplete. Your laugh, your touch, your voice, it lingers like a flame, and I can't escape the memory, no matter who I claim. I try to move forward, but my heart's stuck in rewind. I gave you all my first, but left the rest behind. Every corner, every song feels like you belong, but you're not here and I'm holding on. I still feel that night when our souls collide. Every whisper, every kiss, every promise uninvited. I try to heal, try to break free, but I still feel your love still haunting. I Even when I smile, even when